I am just hanging out in the beautiful Florida sunshine. I was remembering when I struck gold with gluten-free millet bread. It tastes naughty, soft and chewy and sweet and salty. It tastes super naughty, crunchy and good. I will see you guys back at the Native Eats kitchen. Hey guys, and welcome to Native Eats. Today I'm making gluten-free millet bread. A few things: you're gonna need coconut oil. Prepare the oven very, very hot. That's how it gets crispy. And so get it to 450. You're gonna need an iron skillet. You're gonna need almond flour, tapioca flour, millet flour, psyllium husk, 2 eggs, milk or coconut milk or a milk substitute. Almond milk is fine, coconut milk is fine. You'll need some honey, some lemon, some baking powder, and some salt. I'm gonna add a little secret ingredient, and this is really just gonna give it that donut flavor, nutmeg. This recipe is gonna take us all of it's gonna cook for 18 minutes, and it's gonna, prep time. So maybe about a 25-minute recipe. Once we mix this up, because it has baking powder in it, we wanna move very, very quickly. So we're gonna get this pan going. I would say about 3 tablespoons, maybe 4. So it's probably about like a quarter cup of coconut oil. This goes straight into this hot oven right here. And so we're gonna start off with the dry into a nice glass bowl. I like to encourage using glass bowls. So we're gonna use 1 cup of the millet, 1/3 cup each of tapioca, and almond. So of the psyllium husk, a teaspoon. So you really don't need a lot of it. Of the nutmeg, don't need a lot of this. Just like 2 shakes. And baking powder, we need 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. And then we need a little salt, 1/2 teaspoon. We're good with all of our dry ingredients. And whisk it. And then move on to your wet ingredients. First thing we're gonna do is crack in our 2 eggs. We're putting in our 2 eggs, and we're gonna put 1 cup of milk. We have about a 1/2 cup of egg in there. Whisk it up. Always put your eggs in first. You can get those measured up. And since my eggs are about a 1/2 cup, and I know that I need a cup of milk, I'm gonna go 1.5 cups. Last thing I didn't tell you, that I left out of the ingredient pile over here, is I have 3 tablespoons of coconut oil melted here. And that's gonna go in this wet mixture last. You're gonna need, on the lemon juice, it's a tablespoon. Just that up real quick. Your honey. Put your honey in. This is optional. You don't have to put this in, but I do like to have a little bit of honey. But you're gonna serve it probably with butter and honey. So last, we're gonna take these. I love these juicers. If you do not have one of these, you should get one. No seeds. Okay. And so you wanna just whisk that together. I'm gonna get a scraper. So we scrape this right into the pan. Before you introduce this into that, we're gonna put this in here, but I wanna make sure that that is really bubbly. It really needs to be bubbly. And this is not ready. I would suggest at this moment, just do a quick cleanup. Wait till this gets at least to 450, which is what we put the temperature on, before you introduce this wet mixture, because it's immediately going to react. What you can do is go ahead right now and put your coconut oil in here. It's probably gonna like curdle, and that's okay, because that's gonna make like air pockets in the bread of like, it's just gonna make it really good. So that's why it's okay to put this melted coconut oil right in, and for it to get a little chunky on you. So we'll do a quick cleanup. Okay guys, I want to show you what I meant about this getting chunky with the coconut oil. That's what you want. That's so pretty. In order to achieve this, do not get your coconut oil too hot if you're in a place where you need to melt it. Most places you probably will need to melt it on the cooktop. Don't get it too hot. Pull it just when it comes to a melt, right away. And we're gonna, look at that. That's what you're looking for. You want this to be really hot. Now this is ready for this to go in. We're gonna see this magic real quick happen. Really, really cool. Just gonna put this right in the middle. Dig a well. And get everything out, all your yummy, yummy goodness, all your coconut oil. And then we're just gonna get that right in. And this you don't want to overmix. So there you go. And let's get that right in. Okay, it's gonna be hot. That's what you want. I like to kind of go spread it out. Isn't that cool? So cool. I love this recipe. I've been doing this for my family for probably 10 years. I was trying to make cornbread actually, and albeit corn is gluten-free, and I'm just kind of getting it spread out a little bit, and now we're going straight back in this oven. But I don't like to eat a lot of corn, so millet is a good substitution. Plus this has tapioca in it and such. We're gonna go into this oven, go in for 18 minutes. Keep an eye on it, depending on your oven. You may need to pull it a little faster, but I'm gonna see you guys back here in 18 minutes, and we'll plate up some of this yummy, crunchy, delicious, gluten-free millet bread. I'll see you guys back in a minute. Okay, so this is ready. It is an 18-minute recipe. I was weirdly gonna put 17 minutes for some odd reason. And it is done in 17 minutes. It's done. I'm calling it. It's ready. Look at this, guys. It's like amazing. You can actually serve this right away. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna serve this right away. I'm gonna recommend that you keep this on the handle. On another show, I made black eyed peas and collards, and I mentioned to serve it with the millet bread. So I'm gonna do just that. Just cut this millet bread. I like to do it just like a pizza. Look how crunchy it is. I'm gonna take this funky, crunchy piece and put it on this plate. A more perfect slice. And then this slice is gorgeous. So look at this slice. This is one worth fighting over. Look at that. Look how crunchy it is underneath. I think I'm gonna drop that. Good. So good. And you know how I always talk about grass-fed butter and I always talk about Kerrygold? This is the other brand, and this is Finlandia. This one is really, really good. And then this is, of course, my trusty farmer butter. So you can do either one. Let's just put it right on top. And then this is my favorite honey. You can use whatever your favorite honey is. I just give them like this fancy drizzle, like that. And then serve it alongside your beans. You're set. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys soon.
I'm the hat monster.